So we're going to review solving multi-step equations. Now again, in this first one, put a line where your equal sign is, so you remember to add or subtract things on the same side. So for this first one, it does have distributive properties, so we do need to go through and do that first. So we're going to multiply 2 to the x and 2 to the negative 4. So 2 times x gives us 2x, 2 times negative 4 gives us negative 8. All of that's still equal to 4. Now it's just like a regular two-step equation. So I have to get rid of what's added or subtracted first. So I've got to add 8 to both sides. So those would cancel. So I get 2x. 4 plus 8 gives me 12. So now to solve for x, I have to get rid of times 2. So that means I got to divide by 2. And 12 divided by 2 gives me 6. Now for the second equation, what I want you to notice is this 3x right here in the front has absolutely nothing to do with my distributive property. So when I start going through and simplifying this, I'm going to go ahead and bring that 3x down. It has nothing to do with it. What we're going to distribute out is this minus 5, or which is just like a negative 5. So whenever you have a minus in front of your distributive, make sure to distribute a negative 5 when you multiply that out. That'll take care of all your signs for you. So negative 5 times x is a negative 5x. Just forgot my line. Negative 5 times 1 is a negative 5. Oh, that's still equal to 7. Well, now if you notice, I do have some like terms. So I'm going to combine that 3x minus 5x, which gives me a negative 2x. Still I have my minus 5 equals 7. Now I have to solve for x, so I have to get rid of minus 5, so I have to add 5 to both sides. So I get negative, oops, my negative's not showing up, negative 2x equals 12. And now to solve for x, I have to get rid of times negative 2, so I divide by negative 2. Negative 2. Those cancel, so 12 divided by negative 2 is a negative 6. Alright, for our next one, I'm going to clear the screen. We're going to look at the x's on both sides. So let's say I have 4x minus 2 is equal to 2x plus 6. Alright, so remember, if you have x's on both sides, you want to go through and you're going to have to move one of them over to the other side. You can't just take it and move it over. You have to either add or subtract, do whatever you have to get it to that other side. And my recommendation in class was if you move the smallest one, you won't have to worry about any negatives. So I will always move the smallest one. So when I look at my x's on both sides, I have a 4x over here and I have a 2x. Well, obviously our 2x is smaller, so I'm going to get rid of that. And again, you do the opposite sign for it. So to get rid of a positive 2x, I'm going to have to minus 2x to both sides. That's a minus. So 4x minus 2x gives me 2x. I still have the minus 2 on that left side. That was canceled, so I get 6. And now it's just like any other two-step equation. So to get rid of minus 2, I'm going to have to add 2. So I get 2x equals 8. And now to solve for x, I have to get rid of times 2, so I divide by 2. And I get that x is equal to 4.